Welcome viewers to TV Box Top, the channel for the best reviews in TV boxes and accessories. Today's video is about Evolution, the evolution of the universal remote, and it's about to get a major upgrade. Presenting the Bestjoy SR001 universal smart remote. This remote is like nothing you have ever seen before, with features to impress any enthusiast. So without wasting any time, let's get right to it. So in the box contains the remote itself, a USB Type-C magnetic charging cable, a power adapter, and its user manual. This remote has a very high-tech design, yet it's ergonomically designed to fit comfortably in the palm of your hands, allowing you to easily reach its buttons using just your thumb. To the back of the remote has a nice semi-silicone covering that prevents the remote from slipping, and it's also fingerprint resistant. But it doesn't only look and feel great, as it also has some high-tech features. This remote comes with an HD OLED display to be used in conjunction with the included app, which I'll get to in just a moment. It has backlit keys, as well as an LED strip along its edges, adding some really cool lighting effects. To the center here, there's a multifunction trackball that you can use both to navigate its menu, and you can also use its air mouse feature to navigate devices connected to it. To the base of the trackball, there's a button function that you can use as an OK button. Another cool feature is its charging port. Now, its charging port is USB Type-C and it's designed to use the magnetic charging cable, as well as by removing the magnetic tip, you can charge it directly using a Type-C cable. It has 21 buttons in total, 18 of which are programmable. This remote is also called the Super Remote due to the fact that it's compatible with over 4,500 brands and over 500,000 devices. The way you program these devices is 100% controlled by its mobile app, both available in Android and iOS. Simply scan the QR code on the box or in the user manual to install the Bestjoy iClick application. Once inside the app, adding your remote is simple. First, simply press and hold the power button until it's turned on. Then, in the iClick app, select Super Remote and select the SR001 model. Click Next, and then click Bind on the MAC address for your remote. Once the remote is added, you can then proceed to program devices to it. For a demonstration, I will first add my LG TV as one of its devices. In the app, select Devices, then select Add Original Remote Control, and this is where you have all the different categories of devices. So for this demonstration, I'll select TV. Then select your TV brand. My brand is LG. The app will then ask you to take a snapshot of your original remote to match it against its library of presets. Here I can see the exact model of my remote. The remote's model number may be different depending on where it was manufactured, but once the button configuration is the same, it will work. If you don't have the original remote, you can scroll through the list of presets, or you can allow it to scan your TV using a wizard to find its correct code. So my LG TV's remote is now saved and in its database, and I'll now add my audio receiver. The process for adding the receiver is the same. Enter the required category. This time is located under amp and soundbar. This receiver is a Sony brand, so I'll select Sony. It will then ask you to take a snapshot of its remote. And once you have located the remote from amongst its presets, you can add it to the database. The good thing about presets is that all of the button functions are already programmed in the right place on the remote. In the event that there are no presets and you have to apply IR learning, there's a bit of tinkering you have to do to map buttons for various functions. And now for my air conditioning. Please note, for all devices you try to connect to, the same remote can fall under different brands in different countries, so it's best to Google the model of the remote to see all of the possible brands it falls under so that you can find it in the database. For example, this remote is branded Pioneer, but when I Google its model number, it comes up as a brand called Mead, and that's where I found it in the database, as Pioneer does not exist. And for my final demonstration, I'll connect to a streaming media device to test its Bluetooth connectivity and to test its AirMouse feature. For this demonstration, I'm using the Google Chromecast, and the process is slightly different where they have presets for top name brands such as Amazon Fire TV, the Nvidia Shield, Roku, Apple TV, Xiaomi, and TiVo. Once you select the preset, it will be added to the remote and it will activate the Bluetooth pairing mode. On your TV box or streaming media device, navigate to your Bluetooth settings and scan for the Bestjoy remote and pair to it. Once the remote is paired, you can navigate using the direction pad, home and back buttons, and to access the AirMouse feature, you press and hold the trackball for 3 seconds and a mouse cursor icon will appear on its LCD screen. Once it appears, you can then roll the trackball to get the AirMouse feature as well as press the trackball to access the OK button. With all your devices and remotes programmed and saved in this remote, to switch between remotes you either roll the trackball left or right or tap the trackball twice to list your remotes for you to select. So I've only shown you the basics with this remote, as there is so much more advanced features for IR learning, button swapping and button mapping, allowing you to program any remote in your household whether it uses infrared or Bluetooth, and you also have mouse cursor feature. So there you have it. This was my review of the Bestjoy Super Remote SR001. If you have any concerns with this model, they have great customer support for solving pairing issues and for adding new remotes to their database. So if you would like to get your hands on this sophisticated super remote, you can get it at a reasonable price using the link in the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to keep in the loop as to when I release new videos or decide to do a giveaway. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.